If you struggle with shyness or social anxiety, check out our free No BS training course with actual useful advice you can do from home. None of that just get out there nonsense. The link is in the description below. For now, let's get to today's question.
The question, why do children become shy? Answer by Mike King. Over-controlling parents may cause a child not to trust his/her ability to control their environment satisfactorily. Doing everything for a child is almost as bad as calling them stupid and opens their learned vulnerability for low self-esteem. Children need to feel a sense of accomplishment, that they can perform with their peers and be comfortable with the competition that comes with completing a task. Kids that are coddled until college are overwhelmed by the available choices when they get to campus, including the bad ones. They need to feel like they can make it around the store alone, manage their own room, pictures and all, and know about sex, alcohol and drugs, and the freedom to go or not go to class and tea responsibilities therein. Ease off a little on control each year the child grows older. Let them choose their own styles in clothes, who their friends are, their choice of career and major, and where they want to go to university. They must experience success, disappointment and sense that they have some control. Shyness and the initial loneliness of college are problematic, because as youngsters they miss the opportunity to interact with children from other cultures and may be afraid of them at university. These kids need to know and use the resources they, and parents, are paying for. The university is scary at first and those who are too coddled will hide in the dorm room and watch television instead of going to class. The health center on campus is equipped to deal with problems these youngsters face. Psychiatrists are available and highly trained professional support counselors. Vulnerability may lead to other, unwanted consequences such as becoming involved with those elements that are known to exploit unwary students, destructive behaviors, and dropping out of school. If you have held their hand until they make it this far, it's possible to lend limited support from home. Those who are on medications and have a history of depression, anxiety, or other problems are at risk if they have not managed other than academic activities well, before starting university. Answer by Christina Andrews. For me, it depends heavily on the first 10 years of my life. From what I learned in psychology, your first 9 years of your life determine the foundations for how you'll act for the rest of your life. My first 9 years consisted of mostly living a carefree childlike life until around 8 years old, when my grandmother forced me to quickly understand social norms and anything different from that I'd be bullied and mocked for. Lo and behold, here I am with social anxiety. It's different from shyness, but I could be considered as being shy when I was little. Also, children are introduced to a world that has a lot of strange things going on. Some kids are naturals with new things and people, others on the other hand can be a bit more cautious. Fear of the unknown is an instinctual fear for us humans, which is also why many children are also afraid of the dark. Mike also brings up some good points. Parents, family members, and people who are in regular contact with a child can easily influence their view of the big wide world they live in. Parents can easily try too hard to protect their child that they accidentally cause more harm than safety. Bullying in school is another big factor. As a child grows up, they become, usually, more social and try to connect with their peers. Fear of rejection or being outcast for being the slightest bit different for whatever the social norm is at the time can severely impair a child's willingness to talk to unfamiliar people. Each child has their own story as to why they are shy. It could be due to just being that way naturally, regardless if it's related to a mental condition or not. Like autism, which does impact social interactions at a young age, they were raised to be cautious of others, or there is something that is making them nervous, like large crowds or seeing someone they don't like nearby, for example. Again, that's just what I learned from my own experiences. The shy spectrum in kids. How to help your shy child. Child shyness. Help your shy kid. To help a shy child, listen. 13 tips to support your socially worried child.